Hi, this is Ushio and welcome back to Aviary Attorney, and we are going to try and tackle case 3, but try and do it properly. So if we load a previous day, we have already unlocked case 4, 8 and 4C by getting the less than perfect routes. So what we need to do, shall we just go from the beginning? Let's do all of it. If you haven't done this before, I'm going to read everything out. So bear with me. Do you remember the July Revolution? Of course, how could I forget? The chanting, the violence, the smell of gunpowder, the 3 glorious days. So yeah, if you've watched the other videos, you have seen this before, and there is going to be a fair amount of double up. So feel free to skip on to later videos where I tackle case 4. But I want to try and do case 3 properly, so hopefully I can get a good run. I've got a couple of ideas on what I can do, but we're going to have to see. But yeah, there was that sniper, hit that barrel of gunpowder and blew everyone up, and that was during a previous revolution of sorts, or uprising. And yeah, bad times. Act 3, the sleeping city. I really hope I can do this properly this time. I'm not 100%, but we're going to work it out. I can't believe he's skipping work again. I swear, if I find that moping bird at the Canal Joyeux. There he is. And finally, good morning, Falcon. No, it's 2 in the afternoon. That means the official greetings. Where the hell have you been, you lazy bones? It's far too early for this level of roasting. Past the Cabernet Sauvignon. No way. We got important business to do this, and I can't do that if you're half drunk. My god, give me a break. I haven't had a good night's sleep since the trial. Something on your mind? Actually, yeah. It's what the wolf judge said about a revolution. That guy was off his rocker, mate. Besides, if he was worried about every potential French revolution, we'd never get any work done. Yeah, fair enough. Worrying doesn't do us any good. Tell us about the important business. What have we got? A letter? This is one from the Paris Police Department. Fancy wax seal and everything. That is indeed the seal. Go ahead, you have the honours to open it. Monsieur Falcon, meet me on the rooftop cafe opposite the Place de la Bastille. I have a proposal. Regards, Inspector Volati, who is he's the cockerel you see in the other trials. That's it, how sirs? Okay, a proposal from the inspector. What proposal has he got in mind? No idea. So, are we going to go meet him? Let's do it. I don't know what sort of proposal the inspector has in mind, but we would be foolish to reject it without even hearing him out. Grab your coat. Yeah, no dilly-a-dally. Before I forget, I got to drop by the hospital at some point. What did you eat this time? No. It's not like that. Well, not entirely. I need to pay for the bill from my last visit. That's reasonable. Sure, we can pay a visit, but the inspector's call should take priority, I think. So here we go. It is January the 25th of... yeah, Tuesday. It's you got to be very careful with these dates. You got to keep an eye on that top right, because you've only got limited time. Every time you choose an area that has a clock next to it, you take one of those times off. And yeah, time is precious. It's far too cold to be meeting on a rooftop cafe. Why couldn't the inspector have chosen a comfier location? Who knows? Maybe the inspector likes the view because it reminds him of his days guarding the old Bastille under the ancient regimen. What, you think he worked there then? Do you think that's how he got his war wounds? It's a joke, Sparrison. I'm pretty sure he's not that old. It's Cocorico. Well. Severin, what are you doing here? Settle down, just like you. I was invited by the inspector. What could he want with all 3 of us? It's hardly unusual for lawyers of the police in France to collaborate. The inspector probably has a big investigative role that requires all hands on deck. Sounds juicy. By the by, did you hear what happened to Judge Romulus? What's that? He escaped from prison before we could try him. Rumour has it that the wolf bribed his trailkeeper and fled for the hills. So he escaped justice for now, but don't fret. Nobody manages to escape the long arm of the law forever. Speaking of which, here he is. You're all here. Excuse me, Mr. Inspector Volati, sir. Falcon and I are wondering, did you get your injuries while defending the old Bastille prison? Mate, don't drag me into this, I was joking. You impudent whelps, I'm not that old. I sustained these injuries in the July Revolution 18 years ago. We were given the order to charge at a rebel barricade. My comrades and I fastened their bayonets. Suddenly, boom, without warning, a gunpowder keg exploded. My comrades were dead, I was heavily wounded. And that's when I looked up and saw a looming figure standing between the gargoyles and Notre Dame. It was the Viridian killer himself. Fascinating, Inspector. Perhaps you could tell us why we're here. Oh yeah, of course. Why we are here is strictly confidential. Do you understand? It's a matter of national security. As you've heard, France is under threat from a certain heinous group. The revolutionaries. Gotcha, rebels. There's a storm brewing in the shadows of Paris. We, the Paris Police Department, have known about it for months and years. In every tavern, on every street corner, people talk of organising protests and overthrowing the government. The king has ordered for public gatherings to be dispersed and newspapers to be censored, but the whispers of dissent remain. No surprise there. If you take away an angry citizen's ability to speak, they get angrier. Indeed, and that's why it's paramount that we find and strike at the heart of the rebel group as soon as possible. And for that I need your help. What exactly do you want us to do? Interview the citizens, scout locations, find the secret rebel meeting place. Do we have any leads? Just the one. We know that the rebels are having weapons supplied to them by a crooked merchant who is known only as the Croque Monsieur. Like a sandwich? What? The Croque Monsieur is a hot sandwich, cheese, ham, a little bechamel, throw on some peppers if it's a Friday night. Nothing to do with sandwiches. Croque Monsieur is the alias of an accomplished and notoriously dangerous arms dealer. In any case, that's everything the Parisian police know. That's it? That's all you got to demonstrate after years of tracking? Naturally, as a public prosecutor, it's my duty to help the police with their investigative work. I'll be honoured to lend any and all assistance, you suck up. That's good to hear, Monsieur Cocorico. What about you, Falcon? Well, to be honest, I don't quite understand why you're asking me. I'm a defence attorney. I work for citizens who get stuck in legal trouble. Rebel hunting's not quite my forte. You want to know why I'm asking you? Look around you, Falcon. We're surrounded by corruption and incompetence. The judges are bloodthirsty wolves and the jailers are thieving ravens. And the National Guard are sitting ducks. Look at the slackers and dullards who supposedly protect and serve the country. Nobody cares about justice anymore. You saw my shameful display at the previous trials. Those are the results I produce with imbeciles to assist me. But you three, you care. Falcon, I saw you defending Dame Cataline and Prince Juan. I heard of your escapades around the city, frantically collecting evidence and interviewing witnesses. Frankly, you did more investigative work over the last month than I've seen any policeman do in a year. Not including myself, of course. But Dame Cataline, it doesn't matter. Yeah, she did it. She was guilty, and I got her out off scot-free. You have passion and conviction, and you're not a total birdbrain. By my book, that makes you a fantastic investigator, even if that is not in your job description. What do you say? Do you want to sit around in the office twiddling your thumbs until another pointless job offer falls in your lap? Or do you want to take the opportunity to do something great and help us track down the animals who wish to do our harm to our glorious nation? Help the country. I'll be honoured to help. Consider us on board. Excellent. Just what I wanted to hear. I had no idea you're such a patriot, JJ. Nothing wrong with a little national pride. Yeah, pride is all fine and all, but do we get any compensation? Of course. Here's 50 francs. You receive another 50 upon the completion. 50? We're being undersold. Hush. This is a great opportunity. I don't want to keep you any longer than necessary. You already have all the key facts of the investigation. Find the elusive Croque Monsieur. Find where the rebels are congregating. Those are your 2 tasks. I will check up on the progress in 3 weeks' time. See what you can accomplish by then. I'll be doing my own independent investigation into the rebel group, JJ. I suppose this is a competition of sorts. Try to keep up with me. Don't make me laugh, Severin. I'll have all the rebel leaders behind bars before you can even have your first suspect. Come on, Sparrowson. We've got a Croque Monsieur to hunt. Alright, let's go. I knew a little competition would kick those bird brains into gear. Well, Inspector, this has been a productive meeting. I should probably start my investigation into the Croque Monster too. Not so fast, Cocorico. There's something else we need to discuss. And here we go. It is Wednesday, January the 26th. What we need to do is get the correct, some of the clues take a couple of days to emerge. So I need to set the ball rolling on these things. Let's talk to our foxy friend. Yeah, we need to go here. Speak to me. Well, this is most unexpected. Monsieur Falcon, Monsieur Sparrowson, I believe this is our first time meeting without disguises or pretenses, as it were. first things first. Mousy, would you kindly fetch our guest some tea? Of course, Monsieur Vulpes, of course. Monsieur, what sort of tea would you like? Chamomile, Darjeeling maybe? Oh, Darjeeling would be divine. Thank you, Mousy. So, Darjeeling sounds good to me. Alright, one part of Darjeeling coming right up. Let's get down to business. What is it you two came here for? We've got a couple of questions. Have you heard a rumour of an uprising? Of course. These days a man can't walk into a tavern without hearing angry men whispering about violence and revolt. I dare say that Paris may find itself in the midst of yet another revolution before the end of winter. What can you tell us about the dissenters specifically? Do you know where they're meeting? I'm afraid I only know what you can read in the papers, monsieur. I know anti-government protesters were meeting out in open until the government clamped down on large public banquets. With the banquets gone, who knows where the dissenters went? I see. Perhaps I can assist you with something else. Have you heard of the croquet monster? I've really got to work out how to pronounce that. Is it croc or croquet? I don't know. The croc monster. Have you heard of them? And no, we're not talking about the sandwich, unfortunately. The croc monster. Are you referring to the black market salesman, the man who claims to be able to procure anything, no matter how illegal? That's the one. Do you know him? Me, personally, no way. I just know of his vile reputation. Then do you have any idea how we can find him? Meeting him face to face is not easy. The man doesn't make himself known to just anybody after all. I know. I shall do a little investigative work of my own. Come back in 3 days and I will tell you where and when you can find the monsieur. That is an enormous help. Thank you so much. Of course there is a price. How much? It is a small fee, a mere 30 francs. Hey, we saved a derriere over that Prince 1 business. Is this any way to show your gratitude? Monsieur Vulpes, you must understand, this is no personal errand. We are investigating on behalf of king and country. I'm sure your intentions are noble, Monsieur Falcon, but I'm running a business and a fox has to eat. 30 francs and I guarantee I will find you the croque monsieur. That's my final offer. What do you say? How much have I got? 140 francs. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll take it. Here you go, monsieur. Very good. As I promised, return in 3 days or later, and I will tell you where the croquet monsieur can be found. Rest assured that I will undertake my end of the bargain with care and diligence. I expect nothing less. Thank you, Monsieur Vulpes. My pleasure. Anything else? No, we're good. That is it. Have a pleasant day. As to you, monsieur. Is Mouse the tea's ready? Too slow. Yeah, unlucky. Alright, so that is all good. So, I think by the, is it 29th or 30th? I should be able to go back, visit, and get my answers there. What else do I need to do? I need to go to the, I need to go to the bar, I think. Yeah, let's go. No drinking. Bad, Falcon. Calm down, I'm just here for information. Taverns are the first place people go to moan about the government, therefore they're perfect rebel breeding grounds. This makes sense. I'll ask you two, what will it be today? Wine or beer? I'm afraid it's just questions for Madame Cornell. We're looking for a man called the Croquet Monster. Have you seen him? No way. Okay, have you heard any of your patrons bad-mouthing the government? Of course, this is a tavern, hun. If people couldn't come to grope about and talk politics, where else could they go? True, but has anyone stood out well? Just between you and me, the pair on the drinking floor have been acting really shifty. I'm not saying they are or aren't rebels, but they're doing far too much talking and not enough drinking, if you know what I mean. I think I do. Thank you, madame. Let's see where to go. Let's go to the drinking room. These guys. And that's when the mademoiselle told me to put the order in. No idea where she's going to keep him though. Piero, you know that she hates being called mademoiselle. You're going to get stuck with guard duty again. Alright, you are. The madame it is then. Wait, she ain't married, is she? Why we got to call her the madame? Why don't you ask her yourself? No way, she'd straight up eat me alive if I asked her that directly. Wait, hush up. Do you smell that? It smells like eavesdroppers. Can I help you? What are you talking about, mate? I'd like to include you in the conversation, but to be perfectly honest, I don't think that's your business. It's not the business, alright. I apologise for asking, quite alright, no harm done. Have you heard of the Croquet Monsieur? Falcon, wait, what's up? There's a slight chance that these guys might be rebels, yeah? If we ask directly, they might be scared off. Good call, I'll try and keep it subtle. Where'd you get your swanky hat, mate? I'm trying to do it as I did it before, because I got a clue out of this guy. This whole thing, it's just a regular cap. Aw, man, someone funny noticed my awesome hat. I've waited years for someone to notice it. Look at this thing. It's a pretty potty. I'm the prettiest potty. Anyways, I bought it from Mademoiselle at La Halle. I think she was called the Ruse Odds and Ends or some such. Fantastic, thanks, monsieur. Nice, Falcon. Now you can buy a swanky hat too. But we're nowhere closer to uncovering the mystery of the Croquet Monster. Alright. Talk about the rifle. Monsieur, I see you're carrying a rifle. Evidently. Who manufactured it? Ah, good question. See, most hunters around here carry an old French, as it Charleville, but this beauty is something special. See, it's an American from the Springfield Armory, model 1812, percussion lock firing mechanism. An American musket, you say? That's certainly quite special. It must have been hard to procure. It's true that you can't buy guns of this quality from standard street sellers, but if you know the right people, tell me more. Well now. Well, okay, listen carefully. You didn't hear it from me, but to meet the Croquet Monsieur, ooh, it would be foolish for me to explain in public. It would be much easier if you just take this. The Book of Judges. What is it, a law book? The book subject is not important, just take it. I see, it's the Book of Judges from the Bible, Old Testament stories of God smiting people and stuff. I appreciate the gift, monsieur, but I'm not religious. Nor am I. Then why you just take it, dumbass? Bible books are what we used to pass from code phrases, don't we? Code phrases. Piero, please, I'm trying to be low-key, and I can't do that if you're mouthing off with that big beak of yours. Right you are. Try and forget what my friend said. Just, with a little searching, and with the contents of that good book, you should be able to get what you desire. Is that a religious metaphor? No, monsieur, I'm being literal. Okay, so now we got the book. Thank you very much for the gift. I got no idea how it's supposed to lead me to a gun salesman. I see. Well, I hear there's an excellent friar who performs Bible readings at the Notre Dame Cathedral. Perhaps if you show the man your new book, he'll be able to find you a particularly spiritual passage. Are you sure that isn't a religious metaphor? I feel like trying to convert me. I assure you, I'm as secular as they come, monsieur. Friar at Notre Dame Cathedral, thanks, monsieur. I'll take a note. Anything else? No, we're good. We are good. It's nothing. Get out of here. You two seem like decent fellows. You shouldn't get involved in this rebellion business. Just do whatever you need to do with the Croquet Monster and get out of Paris. That's what a smart person would do. I appreciate the advice, monsieur. Cool, let's go. Are we ready to hit the road? We are indeed. Let's make a move. Okay. Yeah, Friday 28th January. Let's go to Notre Dame. We definitely need to visit this person. Falcon and Sperrison step into the grand atrium of Notre Dame Cathedral. Scaffolding lines much of the crumbling outer wall. Unperturbed, a handful of devotees are silently kneeled in thought. Here for a little prayer? I had no idea you're the religious type. Don't be silly, I'm trying to follow up on Fontaine's lead. We must find our mystery friar. Do you think it's the hunched over fellow there? I bet it's him. He looks super suspicious. Could be. Let's show some tact. Excuse me. Okay, we got this guy. Welcome, my brothers. All are welcome under the roof of the house of God. Are you here to confess your sins, or perhaps you wish to join our services? Actually, friar, we're here because... Yo, Falcon, that friar, does he look familiar to you? He does a bit. Looks like the guy who delivers our post. No, that's not what I meant. Your friend appears to be upset. Don't mind him. He's just in a huff because he thinks you look like the judge we met once. Judge Romulus, I get that all the time. I'm his twin brother. Gotcha, I'm not going mad. Would you say you had a good relationship with Romulus? We were close, but as you may have heard, he got in trouble with the law recently. I haven't seen him in weeks. I didn't mean to pry. It's no trouble, but tell me, why are you here, my brothers? Oh, right. We got questions. Can we take a look at this? We've got this book, yeah? Could you take a look at it? We heard that you could give special passage readings. I see you have your own copy of the Book of Judges. I think you will find chapter 15 verse 11 to be particularly enlightening. Let's see, chapter 15 verse 11. This chapter follows the journey of Samson, the heroic judge with divine strength. In this part of the scripture, Samson is confronted by men who are angered by Samson's notion of justice. Please could you read the passage? Okay, 3,000 men of Judah went to the top of the rock Etam. They said to Samson, Knowest thou not that the Philistines are rulers over us? What is it that thou hast done unto us? And Samson said unto them, As they did unto me, so I have done unto them. A beautiful sentence, wouldn't you agree? This go is poetic, yeah. A beautiful summation of justice. You understand the passage? That is delightful to hear. Yes, Samson was a great judge. Not a judge as of today, who sits on a high chair and folds in his paperwork, but an old judge, a holy judge, and a shofet. Shofets were to be admired and feared. They made their own judgments and dispensed their own punishments. I'm starting to ramble. Let's get back on point. The key word of the day is Etam. That's the name of the cave where Samson hid, the rock of Etam. Got it. I'll make a note. It's like a backwards mate, but I'm confused. What do we do with this keyword? That's for you to learn on your own, my brothers. You appear to be intelligent. I'm sure that if you put your faith in the right people, you can uncover the truth. We'll see what we can do. Is there anything else? Do you want to make a confession? I think we're fine. I think we're done. Thanks for your time. Go in peace, my brothers. Nice. It is now Saturday, January the 29th. What do we need to do? I need to go to the hospital and visit, because I've got a certain bill that needs taken care of. There he is, Sparrowson. Go say what you need to say. Excuse me, Dr. Fulrett. I just want to thank you for, giving me an antidote and making me well and stuff. No trouble. Sparrowson, yeah? Of course, there's a small matter of the debt. Right. Let's see. 1 hospital bed, 1 dose of specialised antidote, extra medical care for an attending physician. 500 francs? Can I get an advance on this month's pay and the next month's? Calm down. I'm sure that the doctor's a reasonable man. He will surely allow you to pay in instalments. Of course. With my current wages, I should be able to fully pay off the debt by the 20th century. Your pay's not that bad, guy. No need for quibbling. I've got a suggestion. You, messieurs, are lawyers, yeah? You do some pro bono work for me. I may be able to knock the bill down a little. Maybe to say 100 francs. Which is much more manageable. What kind of legal work do you have in mind? Debt collection. Sounds fun. It'll be a nice change from the croquet monsieur nonsense. Yeah, give us the details, doctor. There's a man I treated for injury a couple of years ago. He's evading my attempts on collecting the bill ever since. I wouldn't normally pursue medical bills so aggressively, but I know that the man is a successful inventor. He can easily afford to front the bill. I'd greatly appreciate it if you would pay him a visit and strong-arm him into loosening his purse strings. No promises, but maybe we can swing by the inventor's house if we have a free minute. Thanks, Falcon. And thank you, Docteur. We will dedicate every waking moment to collecting this debt. I didn't agree to that. Every waking moment. Cool. So it's now Sunday, January the 30th. And I think I'm now good to visit Mr. Fox. Here we go. Monsieur Volpes, you managed to dig up some good information, I trust. Good news and bad news. Let's hear the good news. I found a way you can meet the croaking monster. He lurks around the Rue de Marmozets on Friday evenings. Oh, that monkey road by Notre Dame. That seems simple enough. What's the bad news? The crop machine refuses to speak to anyone who does not know a secret password, and I'm afraid I was unable to procure that particular password. I see, that is a problem. I apologise, I could not be of more help. It's not a problem at all, monsieur. You've given us a fantastic lead. Rue de Marmozets on Friday. I'll be there. And I think we know what the password is. We do. We got Etam, so hopefully it's Etam. Come on, Falcon, don't be a burbrain. I shan't delay you two any longer. I'm sure you got a lot of investigative work to do. That we do. Thanks for your help. Nice, nice, nice. Progress. Okay. It is January the 1st, Monday. One thing I never did when I played this game before on this chapter, I never went to the chocolate shop. So, yeah, let's give it a look. Let's see what happens. Welcome, welcome. Ah, it's you two again. You remember us? I guess that's no surprise. Of course I remember. You're the messieurs who asked many questions and buy little chocolate. I'm afraid we got more questions today, Monsieur Haugerslak. Thanks for being patient with us. Do you know about an uprising? Why, Monsieur, there are always rumours of rebellion in Paris. The citizens whisper in the shadows, the bourgeois cower in fear. Yeah, but have you personally heard of anything specific? No, Monsieur. Come on, mate. Have you heard of the Monsieur? You sell a lot of chocolate to a lot of people. Have you come across any unsavoury characters in your occupation? Of course. One time, I was hiking through the mountains of the Netherlands and I was accosted by an overzealous tulip salesman. I threw a fistful of Dutch rubles at him and made a hasty retreat. I can't help but wonder about the legitimacy of Lander's stories, but for some reason, his tangential rants don't bother me. Let me be more specific. We're looking for a person called Croquet Monsieur. Does that name sound familiar? No, Monsieur. Damn, it was a dead end. I suppose we're done. I guess it was a little silly of me to look for intel about a rebellion in a chocolate shop. Perhaps I could help you with something else, Monsieur. Please, I could say anything. What have you got? You may have noticed this is in fact a chocolate shop. I'm of much better service as a chocolate salesman than a rumour mongerer. Of course. Let's buy. Maybe he's got something to drop. I'm looking to buy a box of chocolates for a friend. May I have a recommendation? Could it be? Am I the friend? Is it a gift for me? Certainly, Monsieur. If you're looking for something romantic, then perhaps an elegant heart-shaped selection from Tuscany would suit you. Romantic, yeah? I don't feel that way about you, Falcon. But how could I decline such a scrumptious gift? No, that wouldn't work. Do you have anything that would be suitable for any occasion? Perhaps you want this box of 20 creamy chocolate swirls from London. These are very sweet. Nobody can resist. Yes, those are perfect. Take them. Take them. For pity's sake, Sparrowson, why are you being so fidgety? No reason. Cut it out, it's weird. I think these would work nicely, Monsieur Hagerslack. How much are they? 5 francs. Perhaps a little steep for some, but I'm sure their quality more than justifies the price tag. Give me a discount. Can I get a good card discount, you know, for being such an upstanding citizen? I really shouldn't, Monsieur. I understand. Just kidding. Of course I can. How about I give you these for free, as a token of Belgian generosity? Oh, what a dude! Really? Of course. Because you're such a wonderful customers. We are. Absolutely. One moment, if you please, Monsieur. I shall go wrap these up. Falcon, that's weird. I just want to say, you've been a great friend and an inspirational mentor. I have ample amounts of respect for you as a person. You do know these chocolates aren't for you, yeah? Oh. That's an awkward moment. Yeah, I knew that. Good, just making sure. You're breaking my heart, Falcon. Here you are, Monsieur. I'm sure the recipient will enjoy them. Nice. I got me some chocolates. Thanks for putting up with our endless questions. Here, it's been my pleasure, Monsieur. Nice. Okay. What do we got? What are our options? We have the library, as I remember, it was essentially a dead end. Palace of Justice. I don't think that was that useful either. I don't need to go back to the pub again. The chateau. Yeah, there's a important guy there. I'm not completely sure I need to go there yet. Concierge, that was a waste of time. Atelier de Trouvé. Oh, yeah, and yeah, we need to go to the Inventor. Oh, then the Chateau Crinier. No, that was a waste of time. The Louvre, that's more important. But no, let's go to visit the Inventor. We need to do this. Come in. Are you Monsieur Gustave Trouvé? I am, and you are. Lawyers, let's talk. We're lawyers sent on behalf of Dr. Fulret. We're here to collect a debt that you owe. It's time to pay up, Monsieur. Mon Dieu, I completely forgot about that. I'll be happy to pay, but I ain't got the money on hand. What to do? I know, I've got a brand new invention that will blow the doctor's socks off. It's a device that will completely revolutionise the surgical field. I imagine the doctor would prefer hard cash. No, trust me. This bay will easily be worth 10,000 or 100,000 francs. The doctor will love it. Alright, hand the device over and I'll pass it along straight up. Whoa. It's not that simple. The device isn't finished yet. I know exactly what needs to be done, but I'm missing some crucial parts. Perhaps if you had some time to spare and help me out, run out and collect what I need. No. If you got shopping to do, you should do it yourself. Falcon, help the man. I can't spend the rest of my life in debt. Alright, no need to get all panicky. We'll hear the man out. Great, I'll take notes. What is it that you need? I need a copper pot. As in like a saucepan. What's that for? It is a necessary component of my invention. I can use it to build a portable electronic battery. You see, when a zinc rod is suspended in sulfuric acid accompanied by a copper surface, the current is generated. Save me your mumbo jumbo. One metal pot should be trivial to acquire. It has to be copper. Copper, mate. Is that important? Alright, one copper pot. Where can we find one of those? I've seen copper kettles in the market, although those things aren't cheap. I can't help but feel I saw a copper pot somewhere else. What else? String, high-grade string to bind some components of a device together seems simple. I imagine the market would have that as well. Can we really afford to blow our whole budget on the market? How much have we got? 110 francs. Look, I've got loose thread on my jacket, take it. The string must be higher quality than that. I need something that's fishing line grade. Gotcha. Was there anything else you wanted? Some books, confectionaries, alcohol, groceries? No, that's everything. Alright, I've got it all written down. I feel a little conned. We came here to collect on our debt and we left with a shopping list. We're going to follow through, yeah? We'll see. Okay, it is now Wednesday. So I need a copper pot. I need a string. I know where to get the string from. You go to the... Here. You go to the bridge. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go to Louvre, I suppose. Excuse me, madame. Do you have a moment to talk about the cult of reason? Peddle your pyramid scheme to someone else, bud. I've got a kid to feed. Alright. Madame, it's not a pyramid scheme. Madame, take a leaflet. What about you, monsieur? Would you like to learn about the glorious teachings of Jacques Hebert? A cult, is it? Not today, monsieur. I've already been in my fair share of cults. But this cult is different. A member of the cult of reason, yes? Strange. I thought that cult died out back in the old revolution. Your Falcon, that person. He looks like a run-of-the-mill cultist. I can see that. But doesn't his face look familiar to you? Yeah, I recognise that guy. Actually, the resemblance is uncanny. Shall we get his attention? Yo, he spotted us. Staring each other down. And off he goes. Wait, monsieur, we'd like a quick word. Come back, teach us about the wonders of the cult of reason. He's gone. So I'm not going crazy. That guy was a spitting image of Judge Romulus, wasn't he? I can't deny the similarity. Then again, there are plenty of wolves in Paris. Maybe there's no link at all. Either way, we've got an investigation to conduct. Let's focus on that. Right, where to first? Alright, so let's go to... We're in the plastic carousel at the minute. Let's go to the Grand Gallery. Let's see, who to question. Oh dear, it's these guys again. Keep it together, Eric. Maybe they won't recognise you. Excuse me, monsieur. It's us, the Philistines, remember? Were they talking to me? Yep, definitely. Deep breaths, Eric. You can do it. Hi. We got a couple of questions, if it's no trouble. Oh, no trouble at all. What's the deal with the cultist outside? Straight to it. You mean that cult of reason fellow? Yeah, he accosted me a few days ago. Not by choice, but because I didn't know how to get out of the conversation. He got a little out of hand. He insisted I take a pamphlet. Let's have a look. Be Your Own God, an introductory guide to the cult of reason by Jacques Hebert. He even added his own signature at the bottom. To my new bestest bug, Eric. Happy reading. Best wishes, Sylvius. Green ink. What a fiendish colour choice. That guy was such a slimeball. We're not even close to bestest buddies. At least we now know the cultist's name, Sylvius. Do we mind if we keep the pamphlet, monsieur? Be my guest. I don't want it. Anything else? Let's talk about the uprising. An uprising? You know, people getting angry, being violent, overthrowing the government, stuff like that. Goodness, no, I don't know nothing about that. Never mind. We are done. No trouble. We're at the Salle de Thebes. This is the room we investigated during the Poisoned Rose case, yeah? Why are we back here? I can't help but feel I saw something here a couple of weeks ago. Something that may be of use to us. Really? Let's take a look around. There's all kinds of stuff. Right, there's this one. This urn. I remember it. It's the one that smelled of chocolate. Yeah, but more importantly, it's made of copper. Why is that important? Think about it. I see. You're thinking of Monsieur Trouvé's request. He wanted copper hop, didn't he? This will do nicely. But this is the museum piece. We can't just take it, can we? Couldn't we? I don't know. Could we? We could. You gotta be a museum robber, Sparrowson. It's been my lifelong dream. Marvellous. Put this urn under your coat. That's not gonna fit under my coat. You're already weirdly shaped. No one will see anything out of the ordinary. That's kinda harsh. Copper urn has been sneakily added to your evidence folder. This is exciting. What else shall we steal? Nothing. We're gonna leave before we draw suspicion. How about a painting? Just a small one no one will care about, like the Mona Lisa. It's still Mona Lisa. Let's not. I think we're good. I think that's all we needed. Some of these plates look like a suitable size, but I think they're not made of bronze. That's no good. Yeah, I think that's what we wanted. We're done. For now. We can't spend all day robbing Roman artifacts, I suppose. Where to next? Yeah, let's check out the garden. Just in case. Hey Falcon, isn't that our old friend? You! You promised to get my photographs put up in the Louvre. What happened with that? Where are my photographs? Huh? Well, we've been distracted. We had a messy case, and now we're investigating stuff. But I guess we can fit in some time. Mon Dieu, forget it. I've only got another week to go, and then I'm done with this done job. What do you want? I haven't found any interesting bits of paper today, if that's what you're hoping for. Actually, we just want to ask a couple of questions, if you got a moment. Just one, mind. Do you know about the uprising? You mean like a rebellion? Yeah, I've heard rumours. There are a lot of uneasy people in Paris. What kind of rumours? Nothing specific. Just that there's a group planning to form a huge protest before the end of February. Some say it might go violent. If you were wise, you'd probably fly out of the city as soon as possible. So they say. Do you plan on going? I couldn't even if I wanted to. No thanks to you guys. But in any case, I'm sticking around for the photograph opportunities. Wartime photography. Imagine the possibilities. Sounds profitable. You betcha. Ka-ching. Anyway, anything else? What's the deal with the cultist outside? Yeah, he's been hanging around all week. Today he tried to hand me a leaflet. I told him where to put it. Where would that be? What do you mean? Where'd you tell him to put the leaflet? Oh, I see. Never mind. Monsieur Rubinho, what do you know about that guy? What's his story? How should I know? He's just a cultist loser. The Louvre attacks those types of crazies all the time. I see. Anything else? No, that's it. We'll let you get back to work. I think that's everything I needed. Are we all done? I think we are, yes. Let's make a move. Cool. We can always come back later if we've forgotten something. Okay, it's now Thursday, the 3rd of February. I think we need to get the string. So let's go to the bridge. Whoa. If it isn't the rude lawyers, you know you owe me, big guy. Do I? Yeah. My fishing line snapped when I dragged you out of the water the other day. I had to buy a new reel. So the way I see it, you owe me 2 francs for the fishing line and 1 million francs for your life, mate. I don't have 1,000,002 francs. Really? But you look so bourgeois. Alright. I'll tell you what, 2 francs for the line and we'll call it even. Gotcha. Here's 2 francs. Consider it a gift of gratitude for saving my life. Much thanks. Why are you here? Oh yeah, questions. Have you heard of the Croque Monsieur? Nope, doesn't ring any bells. That's a strange name. Did the man name himself after a sandwich, or was the sandwich named after him? I've got absolutely no idea. I can only aspire to have a sandwich named after me one day. These Sparrowson, thick slices of white bread, mayonnaise, cheese, chicken, bacon, slice of sausage, honey glazed ham. No way, dude. You'll give us heart attacks. How's the fishing? So, caught anything good today? Not a kipper. This new fishing line is really good, but I've run out of good bait. It's practically useless by itself. That's quite an issue. Yo, Falcon, do you think that fishing line would work as a high-grade string that the Monsieur Trouvé wants? It just might. So, Monsieur Kingley, since you aren't catching anything, would it be possible for us to take that new fishing line off your hands? What's it worth to you? Do we already go over the fishing line payment business? Yeah, but that was compensation for the old one. If you want to buy the new one, that's a whole separate matter. Also, I saved your life, mate. And I was polite enough not to rub it in your face that much. Fine, how much did the new line cost? 10 francs. There's no way that cost 10 francs. You're right, it cost 1. But I had a little markup. That is obscene. I guess it is a bit. I'll tell you what, if you can provide me with some killer bait, I'll give you the line for free. Like, what, worms? Sweets? Whatever. What will it be? Do you have some bait? I've got the chocolates, but... Nah, I'm going to give him the money. Here's the 10 francs. Gotcha, here's your line. Fishing line has been added to the evidence folder. Wait, hold on. No, I've got no fishing line on bait. I did not think the deal through. Oh well. Can I help you with anything else? No, we are good. I think we are done. Happy fishing, monsieur. Bye, Monsieur Fishman. Hey, you know I hate being called that. Alright, a new day. It is Friday. I want to go to the Rue de Marmozettes. Yes, don't forget this one. This one's important. Yeah, I definitely didn't do this before. Oh, is that him? It must be. Excuse me, monsieur. I don't recognise you fellas. What's the password? Etam. Oh, I took you fellas for bird brain cops, but you actually know the secret password. What do you need? Well, let's start with introductions. You're Croque Monsieur, are you not? That's the Croque Monsieur to you. Mon Dieu, people always get the pronunciation wrong. I think I have been. Croque Monsieur. I'm not really hearing the difference. In any case, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, my name is... Don't tell me, you idiot. Bringing up names can mess up the entire meeting. Why do you think I use an alias? Just tell me what you want. Drugs, guns, explosives, slaves. Come on, I don't got all day. Well, to be honest, what I really want... what do we want? Let's buy a gun. Yeah. Here we go. Oh, fancy gun. I need an exquisite firearm that can't be bought from any old gunsmith or merchant. Ah, you're a man with discerning tastes. Take a look at this. It's my own custom manufactured masterpiece, the greatest pistol in all the world. Double-barreled, ivory-handled, percussion cap, of course. It takes miniature balls, ammunition, so it's super accurate. It's certainly quite something. I'll give you this one right here and now for 500 francs. Wow, it looks nice, but it can't be that good. Listen, mate, this is one of a kind. Double-barreled miniature ball pistol. That's cutting-edge technology. Frankly, you're rubbing me blind at 500. Are you going to take it or what? To be honest, I don't really have that kind of cash ready to hand over here right now. That's quite alright, we can do installments. How does 50 francs a month at 10,000% APR sound? No, that's too much. Whoa. Saint Merd, it's the fuzz. Cheese it! This dude's gone. Wait, Monsieur Croque Monsieur, come back. Never fear, Falcon. I'll tail the dastardly fellow. Don't get too close, Barrison. That crocodile's got a gun. What's all this ruckus? Playing cops and robbers, are we, JJ? Mate, what are you doing, Severin? That was the Croque Monsieur. We're in the crux of extracting some vital information about the rebels. But your smug entrance ruined everything. That was a Croque Monsieur? I never would have guessed. You don't sound very concerned. Don't get me wrong, I'm quite impressed you managed to track down the elusive criminal. But I've got something much more pressing I've got to discuss with you. More pressing than finding the rebels? Perhaps. JJ, I want you to answer this question sincerely and honestly. Did you go by a different name prior to enrolling at Paris Law School? What? What has that got to do with the rebel investigation, or to do with anything for that matter? I would appreciate it if you just answered the question, JJ. I need to hear it from your own beak. Have you ever gone by a different name? Yes. I don't deny it. A man has the right to change his name. Indeed, a man does have that right, but why would you do such a thing? I don't appreciate your accusatory tone. You sound just like Inspector Valerti. Wait, that's it. The inspector ordered you to dig up some dirt on me, didn't he? Answer me. What's going on? What did he say? Oh, man. That croc can run. It appears that you two are making solid progress with your investigation into the rebel group. I'll be sure to let the inspector know. Where are you going? We haven't finished our discussion. Yeah, we have. I've learned what I came here to find out. Good day, JJ. Good day, Sparrowson. Did I pick the right thing? What was that all about? It doesn't matter. Seven's just poking his beak in where it don't belong. Nosy blighter. Tell me about your little adventure, Sparrowson. You lost the croque monsieur, I take it. Yeah. He looks like a stumpy reptile, but he ran like a gazelle. I lost him in no time. I see. Well, with the croque monsieur's lead gone, our investigation has reached a dead end. Not entirely. He dropped something. During the chase. What's he got? Show me. This guy's totally out of breath. I think you need to do more exercise, Sparrowson. Don't judge me. Where are we? This guy's real busted. Is he cramped up or what? What is it now? Muscle cramp? No, my foot's hurting. I think I got something in my shoe. Well, grit your beak and bury it. This is around where you saw the crocodile drop something, right? Yeah, something around here. Let's put on our investigation hats and find whatever it is. Okay. So let's look at some stuff. Alright. What is this? Noah's Bar. All animals are welcome. Except mosquitoes. You bloodsuckers can go get your fix someplace else. Noah feels pretty strong about mosquitoes, yeah. Well, he has a point. I'm not saying all mosquitoes are bloodsuckers, but Wolffowl keep it classy. I'm just stating facts. Oh, you racist. Okay, up here. Does that street lamp look broken to you? Yep, I think all the lamps on the street have been vandalised. The ground is covered in glass from the broken panes. Oh, that explains why my foot's hurting. It does. There's glass in the sole of my shoe. It must have trodden on shards while chasing after the croque monsieur. Ah, my shoes are ruined. Well, I wouldn't say good shoes. You paid 20 cents for them. File this away in the evidence folder. You want me to file away the broken glass? Yep. I'm filing an official formal complaint to the government. Their faulty street lamp has ruined my shoes and I'm owed compensation. I think government officials have better things to do than worry about your 20-cent shoes, Sparrowson. We'll see about that. Oh, that's a good one. I needed that. Are you satisfied? We have some real evidence to find. What else have we got? What is this? The sign is difficult to read. The paint has faded. Trodel fruitier? What was it? Tuc del Scutier? There's no way it says that. You just made those words up. I tried to say them though. All words are made up, Falcon. He's not wrong. Select an area. Oh, what's that? Yeah, this. This is the thing croque monsieur dropped. It's a list. 40 muskets, 20 pistols, gunpowder, 3,000 musket balls to be delivered to the sleeping city. This is an invoice. I don't see any names, but given the contents and quantities, the goods are probably intended for the rebels. Excellent find. It was nothing. But the sleeping city, where is that? Well, it's the city that sleeps a lot. So somewhere in Spain would be my guess. I'm pretty sure that the location is not a literal city. For one thing, we already know the city where the rebels are gathering is here in Paris. It's a code phrase like a riddle. I'm stumped, and humming gets us nowhere. We must find someone who can solve it. We need a person who is knowledgeable about all manner of riddles and puzzles. Know it all, yeah? Precisely. In the meantime, I'll file this away for safekeeping. Good job. Do you think the croc dropped anything else? I don't believe so. I'm having a general sweep. Oh, what's that? An empty cart. Someone scored the word Descartes on it. The owner's name, perhaps? I don't think so, Falcon. See the graffiti on the wall behind you? There's wall. Oh, really? Someone thinks that's funny. Well, okay, so I might find another thing if I just keep sweeping like this. Oh, what's that? Hanging bushels of onions. Bushels, that can't be right. It's sprigs. Sprigs of onions. How about bundles? That's pretty neutral. Confederacies? Okay, we're done. Flocks? We're done. Okay. keep sweeping, just in case. No, I think I got everything. That was good though. I think we're done here. Okay, I guess we can always come back if we think we've forgotten something. That was cool. Alright, Saturday, 5th of February. What to do, what to do. We need to know it all with that latest clue. And yeah, there's some wise ass donkey in the library. So yeah, let's go there. Do you think Nathan likes riddles? Oh, Nathan, my bad. Of course, all librarians like riddles. Seems like a bit of a stereotype, that's all I'm saying. Stereotype or not, we have to hope it's true. That boffin's our best chance to get in the bottom of this. Time to put on our polite faces. Here he is now. This guy. Yeah, Nathan. Good day, Dromio and Dromio. Well, good day, monsieur. It's a pleasure to see you again on this fine day. Tell me, monsieur, do you like riddles? Of course, here's one for you, monsieur. What has 2 mouths and 4 ears? It talks twice as much as it listens. This one. You. It's you, monsieur. It's you. You come in here, yarin yenin, never stopping to close your beaks for 1 minute. Oh yeah, very good, monsieur. Laugh, Sparrowson. We need to get on his good books. What was that? Sorry, I can't fake laugh. Stop this farce. You, monsieur, obviously have some inane riddle you want solving. Let's hear it. Spit it out. Well, if we were to say that there's a place called the Sleeping City in Paris, where would it be? That's a new one. The Sleeping City. Got it. Really? Of course. The riddle was trivially easy. There are plenty of locations that could be called the Sleeping City, but only one place earns that title in Paris. And where would that be? We know the answer, of course, obviously. We're just fact-checking to make sure that you got it right. Think it through, monsieur. What kind of city is only inhabited by those who sleep all day and all night? I got it. Spain. Don't be daft, Sparrowson. Spain's not a city. But perhaps the monsieur is referring to the capital of Spain, Madrid. Nice, sleepy place. Man, they are dense. Sleep is a metaphor. Actually, it's one of the oldest and most powerful metaphors in the history of literature. It symbolises death itself. The Sleeping City obviously refers to the city of the dead, a necropolis. Think, messieurs. Think. Use your puny avian brains. Do we have any necropolises in Paris? Pitiful. Do I have to spell it out so plainly? Yes, please. The catacombs. There are miles of winding tunnels beneath the city, housing the remnants of millions of corpses. More questions. Oh yeah. Tell us about the catacombs. The cemeteries of Paris are overflowing by the end of the last century. It was a mess. To a great space, King Louis XVI ordered for old skeletons to be excavated and put into the unused mine tunnels that lie under the city. With little renovation and many years of hard work, the mines were successfully turned into subterranean mausoleum. So it's basically a grave for a few thousand skeletons. Millions more like. Don't underestimate the size of the tunnels, monsieur. How can we get in? I know that the bourgeois like to tour the catacombs, don't they? Correct. It's quite the bourgeois tourist hotspot some 20 years ago. But if you're hoping to pay a visit, you're too late. The church had all the entrances sealed shut fairly recently. Why would they do that? Believe it or not, they considered the turning a mausoleum into a tourist attraction to be in poor taste. Oh yeah. They shut down all the entrances, really. Surely there must be 1 or 2 left untouched. If there's such an entrance, it's not to public knowledge. I see. Thanks, that was good. I think we're done for now. Thanks for your time. Good day. If the Sleeping City is in the Paris catacombs, then there must be some way to get in. An underground tunnel network that will probably be connected to the city sewers, yeah? We just need to find the right manhole and boom, we're in spooky, scary skeleton town. That's a good idea. Or maybe it connects to the Seine, or perhaps swimming is in order. You two dunces are going to get yourselves killed. If you really wish to visit the catacombs, you'd be best off asking those responsible for the closures. The dead people? The church, monsieur. The church would know if any unsealed entrances still exist. Oh, yeah. Cool. That makes it Sunday, February 6th. So, yeah, the church. Notre Dame. Did you sneak out to the Louvre again? I keep telling you, my brother, you can't risk being seen. There's too much at stake. But the good word must be spread, my brother. We need as many supporters as possible. No more sulking in the shadows, no more cowering in the dark. We must rise up against our oppressors. Before I forget, here's your pen back. I borrowed it. What happened to yours? I lost it. So careless. Don't sweat the petty things, brother. Let's focus on removing obstacles that stand in our way of our father's dream. Right, like the annoying little bird who's been poking his beak into our business, he's dangerously close to uncovering our secret. Do you want me to take care of him? It would be in our interest. I have a trap in mind. Ah, someone's coming. Go hide. Ah, my brothers have returned. What can I do for you today? Is it a confession? Actually, Fright, we're here for information. We want to learn about the catacombs that lie under Paris. You don't want to go in there, my brother. It's a wretched and haunted place. I'm sure it is, but we know that the church was responsible for having the entrances sealed shut. So we figured that maybe there's a super secret Friar-only entrance that only you know about. A secret entrance? That's an interesting idea. You know, you're not the first birds to have asked about that, aren't we? Yeah, a cockerel paid a visit yesterday. Perfect posture and snooty or one-eyed and scowling. The first, a prosecutor, I think he said he was. Anyway, I'll tell you the same thing I told him. If you venture into the catacombs, you will not return. Wow. Understood. Is that that's just an open threat. Let's take him on. Was it a threat? No, just a friendly word of caution. We wouldn't want anyone to get lost in the endless maze, would we? Now, if you two would excuse me, I have a sermon to prepare. Be on your way. Damn, another dead end. Maybe it's time to wrap this up. We can go to the Inspector and tell him what we found and call it a day. Don't quit yet. I managed to take something from the friar's pocket when he gave us his warning. Seriously? Again? This is becoming something of a bad habit for you. Well, go on. What did you pilfer? This. You found a pen in the friar's robes? Yep. Interesting. Actually, this is more than interesting. This is amazing. This is the exact same pen that Judge Romulus uses. It even contains the same green ink. Do you think it's the same pen, or do you think Romulus and Remus just have a matching set? I honestly don't know. But I do know that this may come in handy. I'm going to keep hold of it. Good job. We're still at a dead end though. My gut tells me that the friar is hiding something, but I can't get him to cough up. It's not like we can beat information out of him. Let's just go do other stuff. Maybe we'll stumble across more clues. Maybe you're right. Let's go. Okay, so it's February 7th now. Monday. I do have... yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got the copper and the string. So maybe I should go back to the Inventor and get that sorted. Come in. What's we got? It's you two. Have you managed to gather materials I need? Yes, monsieur. A string and copper pot, exactly as described. What's this? Where'd you get this pot? It looks like it belongs in a museum or something. It was a little tricky to procure the necessary items, but with a bit of asking around, we managed to find suitable substitutes. There's a general store down the street that sells this stuff. You could have gone there, but we didn't. No matter. Give me a minute and I'll finish assembling the device. Ta-da, may I proudly present to you Gustave Trouvé's magnificent Explorer Extractor Surgical Device. I'm going to click through this bit because I've read it before. It's quite a long little section. Basically, it's kind of like a metal detector that can also extract stuff. So say someone's been shot with a bullet. You can then, so he's going to put this bullet inside this bit of meat. He can then detect where it is. And once he detects where it is, he can then remove it. So it's a bullet extraction device. So it's kind of cool. Electromagnets. Extraction. Did that thing just... It sucked out that bullet like a pit from a grapefruit. Behold. So yeah, we've now got this piece of equipment. And yeah, we can now take it to the doctor. And get some, and show it to him. You returned, were you successful? Well, Monsieur Trouvé didn't have any money, but he did give us something that he claimed to be extremely valuable. Take it, he said you could keep it. What is this? He called it the Explorer Extractor. I don't quite understand how it works, but I could demonstrate if you had got a piece of meat and a lump of metal. I sent you to retrieve owed money. You returned several days late with a child's toy. Forget it. Forget the whole task. It was foolish of me to rely on private attorneys. It was foolish of me to assume that a crazy inventor could produce money when asked. Keep your toy. Good day. So do I get a discount or what? No, it's gone. Sorry, Sparrowson. It doesn't look like you'll be getting your discount. There goes my year's wages. What do we do now? I need to think. I think I'm low on time. Yeah, let's go to the Palais Justice. Yo, what's good? Judge Maxime. Hello, Monsieur Falcom and Blueburton. Sparrowson. Right, Sparrowton. You're on it. We heard you had an accident with a flight of stairs. Good to see you back on your feet. No, I was actually assaulted, if you can believe it. I can believe it. I was just standing by the Seine, minding my own business, and the next thing I know, I was on the riverbank 100 kilometres downstream. That sounds familiar. When I awoke, I had a case of amnesia. I thought I was an axolotl accountant. I took 2 weeks off to return to full mental health. In any case, it's good to see you back and healthy. Would you mind if we ran a couple questions by you as part of an investigation we're undertaking? By all means, ask away. So, yeah, you don't really get anything out of this section, so we're going to skip this. And we are done.